Today on the Miracle Manifesting Academy, manifest your SP instantly. Law of assumption, stop overthinking. I am your host, Anthony Cortino, Sacred Cobra, and this is the Miracle Manifesting Academy, where your best relationship starts and ends with you. Hello and welcome back. Early this morning, I had a quick session with this client. She was frustrated. She said, I don't understand why my SP ghosted me yesterday. We're on separate vacations. We got disconnected while I was at the pool. And then he sent me a text saying, I'll talk to you tomorrow. This was yesterday, Sunday, as I'm recording this. Today is Memorial Day. Hello. But he calls and video chats with me every day. What did I do? So you can see she was already frustrated because they had already established a normal way of communicating on a daily basis. So here when she's told, I'll talk to you tomorrow, here she sees him active on Instagram. She told me, I saw him, he was active on Instagram. So I video called him. I figured he was available, but I got no response. Eventually I sent him a good night text and still no response. So I want to talk about what this client was doing to herself. She was asking for something that she already knew she wasn't going to get. And then she tried to validate. Well, why? I need to understand. And we want to watch out for this behavior because when we're looking at the external world for validation for too long, we tend to get angry and eventually we turn that anger on ourselves. We call it that shame dagger and we start plunging it into ourselves. So here's what she did next. She said, Anthony, I judge that I violated his boundary. So here is this text I wrote him. Oh my gosh, it was so long. This text, she apologized, but at the same time, she still wanted to know why he put the boundary up. So nothing should change when we are apart. Physically, she told him over and over again in this text. So I reminded her, and I'm reminding you today, remember, the mirror principle in relationships is so valid and so real. If you're insecure, your partner will be too, or their behavior will appear that way. Neville Goddard said, they seem to appear how you whisper to them in secret. So watch out for that self-talk about yourself and your lover. You will be right every single time. Then she shared with me this text. This text was so long. It was full of judgments and assumptions about herself, and it was still advocating and kind of demanding that she get a response to, why are you ghosting me? So it was a loaded text. It was an apology demanding something in return. This is how we sabotage ourselves in our relationships all the time. Think about this. If you wouldn't behave that way at work in a professional setting, why is it okay to do that in your personal relationships just because we love each other? It gets pretty messy how we use love as an excuse to get away with bad behavior and not emotionally regulating ourselves. So we're going to continue. It is okay. Write that text, but don't send it maybe. Don't immediately send it. Now, there is a theme because many of my clients have the same challenge. They all text way too much. And then when anything or there's any day that it stops or slows down, they react to that change. Remember, change is also resistance. And just the other day, I was helping a new client, a very professional client. I was helping her write an email that she was putting off for so long because she was triggered. She genuinely wanted to respond in a kind of defensive way. But now she put it off for so long that itself was consuming her. She couldn't think of anything else. So hear this. In this reflective universe, you will get back what you are consistently putting out with your actions a little bit, your voice a little bit more, and from your persisting thoughts and reactions, a megaton, way more manifesting happens from that place. Because again, you may think, well, I didn't do anything. I didn't say anything. Again, those actions and words spoken aloud are a fraction of creation power. They manifest a fraction of the amount to what your thoughts and reactions are going on all day long. Just Think about that. Ask yourself this question. When you got a reaction from your partner that you didn't expect, did you only focus on what you did and said in that moment? Did you erase the fact that you were obsessing or assuming or judging them and yourself in the situation for hours, days, weeks, or because I'm a divorce and relationship coach, sometimes years? That is way more powerful than the moment you open your mouth that you might have said something loving and natural and neutral to your partner. Your momentum carries forward. Everything you do, say, and think is a prayer towards what you're gonna manifest in your experience, in your perception of reality right here and now. So take a step back and look at the big picture beyond the fact that when you said this one thing, your partner didn't react the way you wanted to. Come on, we know better than that by now. So, and then you're gonna blame and condemn the external conditions, the people and the events, excusing your responsibility to self-regulate and create reality consciously. No excuses. You are always creating reality. You're always choosing the current frozen frame of reality that you're experiencing. You're either doing it consciously or unconsciously out of habit, and then using excuses and colluding with friends and family or social media so that they say that it's okay, when deep down, you're the one choosing it. So talking about it and getting others to agree with you doesn't change the fact that you're probably not getting what you want. So here is a suggestion, take it or leave it. Write that text, write that email, and before you send that text or email, I want you to ask yourself these questions. Is this from love, harmony, and connection? Does it reflect the kindness and compassion that you wish to share with the world? Are you building bridges, fostering understanding and spreading positivity? And are you aligned with Source, putting your faith into action right here, right now? Or is this coming from lack, disempowerment, and the illusion of separation? Are you coming from a place of fear, scarcity, and judgment? Is your message creating division, misunderstanding, or negativity in any way? And finally, is this who you truly are? Because remember, your truth is always I am. Your I am consciousness is always how you're going to perceive and behave in the illusion of reality. Remember, every word that you share can either uplift your experience or diminish what you call your experience of reality. So choose words that reflect the best of who you truly are and what you wish to bring into the world. Abraham Hicks said, "What you radiate, you attract." So write the damn text, then go back to bed. See, I'm calling myself out. Guess what? I literally did not take my own advice that I get paid to give. Here's what happened. I blew it, guys. I blew it myself. Here I am, last night, 3 a.m., I wake up triggered, heart racing, and I wrote the text to the guy I'm working with on my funnels, my relationship rescue bootcamp, and my websites. Why I'm working with him? Because the business is growing. The masterclass on Monday nights is kicking ass. We're manifesting miracles, men and women left and right, so fast it's hard to believe, but we're all witnessing it, so we can't deny it. But remember, with growth and change comes resistance. Welcome to the paradox of your ceremony of life. So it was not a clean text. I didn't do data, judgment, and feelings the way I teach all my clients to use. It was full of judgments and assumptions. I was pissed. So yeah, I chewed his ass out at 3 a.m. and then I sent it. And oh, I felt so powerful. I felt so righteous. And this impacted me for an hour. So here I am, after sending that text, I ended up sending 2 more texts. I'm laying there in bed, triggering myself until I was exhausted. And when I stopped trying to validate my actions, playing the scene over and over again, showing that I was self-righteous, trying to stop that process, I just let it go. I then knew I was just mad at myself and I was taking it out on him. But remember, it's a mirror universe. He is me, and he is my mirror. Are you getting this? Does this sound familiar? When you stop trying to win the argument, when you stop trying to be right all the time, when you stop trying to get reactions from others that are going to satisfy your needs, you're free from all that messy creating. Be still and know that I am. So my client wanted her specific person to soothe her insecurities, her wobble, but that's not your partner's job. It's your job. Now, my client, she didn't send that text. So she didn't over apologize unnecessarily for crossing his boundary. She didn't send that text tricking herself so that she could get her needs met. She just let it go. I reminded her to forgive herself for the sin of judging herself less than I am, and her pain was gone. She stopped needing to know why he ghosted her. And when you change, the world changes. And she then had an instant manifestation, which, remember, it's always an instant manifestation because it's always now. We're in the vertical of time and space. Here's what happened. Her specific person reached out to her after just a few minutes of us finishing that short call. He shared with her on his own without her asking anything. He shared with her and reminded her that his son passed away while in the service with the Air Force. And again, at the recording of this video, it's Memorial Day. Coincidence? No way. Remember that. There is no coincidence. A coincidence is what we in our human mind use to limit just how powerful we are. We use it to remove responsibility from ourselves in creating our reality. We use it to disempower ourselves. What this is proof. This is the bridge of incidents that Neville Goddard and many others speak of. And this validates and proves that our thoughts and reactions, more importantly today, choose and create what we experience and call as our personal reality. She remembered her truth, her I am, and then her SP manifested instantly. Wow. Okay, so coming up June 17th, we're having our 4th Relationship Rescue Bootcamp. 5 days live of me teaching you techniques to rescue your relationship with yourself first, so that you can save your relationship with your spouse, your lover, or maybe you're going through a divorce. You may choose to stay or go, but either way, you take yourself with you. So go to relationshiprescuebootcamp.com to get on the waiting list for June 17th. And also, big news. The Miracle Manifesting Academy now has a Facebook group at facebook.com/groups/The Miracle Manifesting Academy. So join us there. Check out the links below to work with me and join our masterclass group that meets on every Monday night, or book your private sessions with me. And if you like this video, you will love this next one right up there. For more mirror principles in relationships, where her partner reflected the same concerns and insecurities, because you're always in harmony with those around you. Because your reality and your relationships start and end with you. Until next time, I'm Anthony Cortino, Sacred Cobra, reminding you that you are sacred, you are worthy, and you are loved. We'll see you next time. Cheers.